So you don't believe it's just me? Here's a little video I got for you called Silver Fraud.
In a time of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. The reason I'm citing that quote by George Orwell is in honor of what Commissioner Bart Chilton did today. Now, as all of you know, Chilton went public and raised the alarm about blatant silver manipulation in the silver market. And he said, quote, "There have been fraudulent efforts to persuade and deviously control that price," Chilton said in prepared remarks before a Commodity Futures Trading Commission meeting. Now, word is that Bart Chilton acted unilaterally and may have caught the other commissioners off guard. And I think every person in this country who still cares about the health of our country and is tuned into what's going on needs to take their hats off to Bart Chilton and send him an email of thanks and gratitude for having the courage to stand up and in a time of universal deceit, tell the truth. It's stunning news, and if you want to know how fixed our markets are and how fixed the mainstream media is, you know, silver on this stunning admission that the market is fixed only went up about a quarter. I find that absolutely stunning, and yet I'm not surprised. Okay guys, in other news, I just wanted to share this with you. Eric Sprott is noting the bonfire of the currencies as reported by Zero Hedge. He says, now is the time to own gold stocks. Most gold companies will report their Q3 earnings at the end of October. He says, due to higher year-over-year average gold spot price, which has increased 27.8%, this is going to affect the bottom line, which is earnings. And when investors seek out earnings growth and they can't find it, and they find the single equity sector which exhibits the best year-to-year growth, prices in gold stocks and silver stocks, I would suppose, are going to just explode. As countries decide to burn their currencies in a race to the bottom, gold has responded and now it's the producer's turn to perform, says Eric Sprott. Well, that's all I have tonight, guys. I just really want to take my hat off to Bart Chilton. That's an honorable man trying to do something honorable in a time of complete and total dishonor. Hats off, Bart. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Okay, I'm going to try to get you together with Hi-Ho Silver. Do you remember that? That was their Lone Ranger, okay? Go Silver Go, okay? I'm going to try to give you something that benefits you in 2011, this new year, okay? Is there anything I want to leave you with? Thoughts? When you manipulate markets, things eventually they come back to a mean, they call it. Many markets are being manipulated. If you look at commodity pricing, you'll see it's rising rapidly, especially in the food groups. The same thing you're going to see will happen with energy. But right now, as people get away from our fiat-based currency, those Federal Reserve notes, remember, end the Fed. Don't have to do it overnight. I'd like a slow process of ending it and stuff. I recommend you listen to Ron Paul. He sponsored an End the Fed bill. It made it all the way through Congress, got killed in the Senate. Yeah, because we got Kerrys and Kennedys, and now we got Browns, huh? So anyway, with that thought in mind, understand what's happening, where we are in history, when it's happened before, what real money is, okay, and that this economic collapse was done by design by these same banksters to consolidate wealth and to also put in a police state to cover them, not you, because it was, remember the G20 summit? Oh yeah, we used what, sound cannons on people, okay? That's when you saw the guys in the Darth Vader outfits, right? It wasn't the people. It's not for the people, by the people. See, that's what happened. We've lost that for the people, by the people. Now we have for the bankster, by the bankster, for the corporation, by the corporation, using government as muscle. I recommend you read the George Orwell book, Animal Farm, and tell me if the pigs didn't use the dogs as muscle. And then take that analogy and take it to are the bankers using the government as muscle? There's a thought, a little bit of thinking. I may be wrong. You may want to do your own due diligence. Okay, but with that, I will say, God bless you. God bless this constitutional republic. Down with these globalist banksters. Down with the New World Order. Stay free. Resist. Fight for your family. The Bill of Rights and Constitution are important, even if they tell you you're a terrorist because you say the word Constitution. God bless you. Thanks for watching.